Austin Hill coming around to take the white flag.
The next flag will end it.
Caution or checkers, whichever it is, will end the race, and Austin Hill is your leader. Through turn 1, Grant Enfinger in 2nd, Ross Chastain 3rd, Spencer Boyd 4th. Crafton has fallen off a bit in 5th, but going to try to make one last run.
A couple real experienced drivers right now in 2nd and 3rd, and Enfinger and Chastain.
When do they make the move? Headed towards turn 3.
Crafton's rebounded. He goes high.
Enfinger taking a peek. Hill holding him back through turn 4, coming to the tri-oval. Austin Hill holding off Grant Enfinger. Austin Hill in the 16 will win his first career race, and he does it at Daytona. Meanwhile, Kyle Busch coming to the line, 1 lap remaining. Kyle Busch chasing history, trying to win in the Truck Series for the 52nd time, breaking the tie with Ron Hornaday, the Hall of Famer. And Kyle has about a 7/10 of a second lead on Johnny Sauter. Kyle Busch coming through turn 4. He makes history today. The winningest driver in Truck Series history is Kyle Busch.
Nice. Thank you, boys. Appreciate it.
But no one has been better than the 51 of Kyle Busch. It has been amazing, and he gets the white flag, 1 lap remaining. Less than a mile and a half left for the Las Vegas native. Cut his teeth at the bull ring over here on this property. He won here in the Monster Energy Cup Series back in 2009. He won Xfinity 2016. He won this race last year, and he's going to go back to back. Kyle Busch is going to do it in Las Vegas again. Winning at home, Kyle victorious in Vegas. The white flag waving, 1 to go, a half mile left.
Todd Gilliland bounced off the wall pretty hard coming off 4. He's losing a lot of ground.
Still green right now.
We've got one around in turn 4,
Yellow.
and the caution
Yellow.
is out.
Coming back, checkers.
And the checkers will wave for Kyle Busch under caution.
Yeah, the white flag had already been displayed, so the next flag ends it. That happened to be the caution.
Last thing Kyle Busch wants to see now is a caution. He wants to run it out. The white flag waves. 1 lap remaining. Friesen continues his pursuit.
How many second place finishes did you say that Stewart has?
This would be 5.
This one's going to hurt the most. Felt like he had the measure of Kyle Busch, but late, just the last couple of laps, the handling went away and he slipped back.
Closing in, Kyle Busch. For the 4th consecutive race this season, Kyle Busch is the winner, victorious at Texas.
Good job, driver. Way to be perfect there at the end. That's what it takes. Really good job, Hirschman. You guys are awesome.
Johnny Sauter coming around. There will be 1 more to go. 1 mile left for Sauter.
Or Moffett's hanging it out, isn't he?
Talk about hungry. You could see it there, right?
They battled for the championship, Sauter and Moffett, a year ago, both winning 6 times. Moffett took the title, but today's battle is going to go to Johnny Sauter. Sauter through turn 4. He's going to win the monster. Johnny Sauter for the 3rd straight time.
Good job, gang! Damn it! Thank you, Dave Geronda! Yeah!
1 lap remaining.
That team can taste it, can't they, Vince? You could just see the jubilation as they came by and got 1 to go. But Ben Rhodes continues to close.
5 others have scored their first career wins here at Kansas. Ricky Hendrick, John Wood, Eric Darnell, James Busher, William Byron, and tonight, Ross Chastain
Are you kidding me?
is going to add his name to the list. Ross Chastain bringing it to the line. He's going to win at Kansas.
Oh, guys! Good job, Al! Thank you!
Through turn 3 and 4.
It's about as calm as it's been here for the last 40 or 50 laps.
Coming to get the white flag is Kyle Busch. Meanwhile, battles for positions 3, 4, 5, and 6 behind him. They're coming to get Brennan Poole for that second spot.
How about Friesen going to use those cold tires to make some moves around the outside?
The last lap at Charlotte. Friesen and Rhodes side by side for third, and now Friesen closes the door. Austin Hill trying to get up into the mix. Meanwhile, Kyle Busch through turn 4, career win number 56, and his 8th at Charlotte.
Hell yeah, boys.
Less than 3 miles remaining. Junior Joyner, the crew chief for Matt Crafton, the same. Does Biffle have enough fuel to get to the end? And if he doesn't, Crafton would inherit the victory. The white flag is out. 1 lap remaining for Greg Biffle.
Looks like he's still on the power off for turn 2.
It's been 6,434 days since Greg Biffle last won a truck race. It was in Phoenix in 2001. But on this one-off, it is a night to remember. Greg Biffle wins at Texas.
Great job, guys. Great job, man. Great job in the pit, guys. Great call. Really love you guys. That was a great job.
Well, a lot of people had their eyebrows raised when Chastain decided he was going to switch his points hopes onto the back of that pickup bed, but he has taken care of business. He will work his way into the top 20 in points. He's not there yet, but he's not far off. And if he can finish the job here, that win would push him ever closer to a guaranteed spot in the playoffs.
I don't think in his wildest dreams he would have thought it would have come this quick after making that decision.
Winning is always special, no matter where you do it. Winning on Father's Day, a little bit more significant. But winning the Triple Truck Challenge and 50 grand, ultra special for Ross Chastain.
Yes! Good job, guys! Ow! You guys!
Watch that 51 got up
1
behind Ross.
lap remaining. Just what Chastain needed. He needed Gilliland to come up and delay Eckes and take the position, and he's done it. And now Friesen into the back end of Eckes is going to spin Christian Eckes. The final lap of the race, and it's still green. Ross Chastain is going to come around. Racing redemption at his hands. The wheel for Ross Chastain is still and perfect, and he has done it. Winning at Gateway.
Nice job.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you. Ow! Yes, guys. Good job.
The white truck is going to take the white flag. 1 to go for Brett Moffett here at Chicagoland.
That's what Baxter's less nervous now. He knows there's not going to be overtime, NASCAR overtime. If his truck can just get back to the start-finish line, it's all there.
It has been tight at times, as evidenced by that donut on the right-hand side of that 24 truck, but it has been a near flawless performance. On the pit box, on pit lane, and behind the wheel, and Brett Moffett will bring it home for the win at Chicagoland.
This is the longest couple of 3 laps he'll ever run, Vince. As you see, Matt Crafton dropped off the pace. He's out of gas. And look at those wheels hop. Heard earlier he's having issues with his back brakes. You can see the wheels bouncing off the road.
And Todd Gilliland out of gas as well. But the leader, Brett Moffett, marches on with 2 laps remaining. 2 laps. Remember, they told him he was 2 laps short. Well, he just crossed the line, 2 to go.
Can you hold your breath for 2 laps?
They're guessing. They're just telling him 2 laps short to see how much he could save. Looks like to me he's out.
Oh, he is out. Brett Moffett is out of gas. And Ankrum is going to come by and take the lead. But Moffett shaking it and heading to pit road. And here comes Tyler Ankrum in the 17 truck. with less than 2 laps remaining. One lap remaining for Tyler Ankrum. Gilliland Crosley Racing has never won before, and Ankrum, just 18 years old, couldn't even race all the tracks at the beginning of the season because he wasn't old enough. Turned 18 in March. He has led the most laps tonight, and it was no fluke. What an upset. Tyler Ankrum wins at Kentucky. The white flag will wave for Ross Chastain. 1 to go. Less than 2.5 miles for Chastain.
That's certainly the most traffic he's encountered here lately.
You don't want to see all that, I can promise you. Slow down into turn 1, up around the outside of Spencer Boyd in that 20.
Just wanting to make sure nobody in front of him has an issue, and look at how Chastain is being held up there by Boyd, but still comfortable behind him as Ankrum closes a little bit, but it's still better than 2.5 seconds. Through the tunnel turn for Ross Chastain.
Good thing there's no turn 4 here, Vince.
Chastain is going to make it work again as he goes through turn 3 and will head towards home. Ross Chastain wins for the 3rd time this season, victorious at Pocono.
Good job, yeah!
Creed cleanly through 3 and 4. 1 lap remaining. Stuart Friesen, 1 to go. Infinger slips into 3rd, but it's going to be a chase for Stuart Friesen. If he can navigate this into the track mistake-free, he will finally do it. The wait is over for Stuart Friesen. He has won at Eldora. The white flag. Less than 2 miles remaining.
The next flag will end it.
Can Creed or Biffle get up there and challenge Austin Hill?
Strong corner there for Creed. He's able to gain on our leader, Austin Hill.
Catching the draft and closing the gap is Creed, and now Biffle takes a look for 2nd, but it's not going to be enough. Creed, can he get to Austin Hill in the back bumper? Final lap. Off turn 4 for Austin Hill. From worst to first, last place last week, and Eldora the winner today in Michigan. But here comes Moffett around to get the white flag. 1 lap remaining.
Chastain almost spun that truck out down into turn 1, and look on the bottom. Here comes Stuart Friesen.
Get out the shine and pass it around. It's time to celebrate. Brett Moffett has won at Bristol.
Badass race to win.
And even as dominant as that truck has been, I can assure you Jerry Baxter's stomach's still churning. He is not counting on anything until he sees that checkered flag, and there will be 1 lap remaining for his driver, Brett Moffett.
Well, it takes a little over 80 seconds to run a lap here, and that's how long Jerry Baxter will hold his breath on this lap.
Good battle for 2nd between Tagliani and Rhodes, and that's kind of been the kind of day it has been. Everybody fighting for 2nd in class, because Brett Moffett's been in a class by his own today. Wide turn for Tagliani, but Rhodes not close enough to make a run at it.
Nice job for Tagliani to jump in here and in one of KBM's trucks and give it a good ride. Second place finish in a row for that 51 truck if he holds on to second here.
Whoa, he looked like Ben was trying to hop in that corner a little hot. Maybe heat up the back end of that 51 truck. Slid the front tires.
Tagliani's wife, Bronte, celebrating a birthday today, and I know Alex was hoping that he could give her the birthday present in victory lane, but not going to happen for Tagliani today as Rhodes continues to chase him for third, but it's all for second, but it's all going to be Brett Moffett.
Ben Rhodes is not satisfied to run third here. He wants that second spot.
For the second straight race and the fourth consecutive playoff race, Brett Moffett wins at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. And the GMS team celebrates another victory. And it was a dominant performance from the 24 group today. Austin Hill through turn 4 and heading to the white flag. 1 lap remaining, 1.5 miles left. Who went to the window today and bet on the 16 of Austin Hill?
Scott Zipadelli bet on him on pit road anyway.
A 2-time winner this season. The 25-year-old from Winston, Georgia. Not many gave him a chance to win the championship, even when he won the season opener at Daytona. His odds got a little better when he won at Michigan, and tonight he cashes in again. Austin Hill wins in Las Vegas.
Let's see if they can get to the start-finish line to catch this white flag.
It's Sauter and Moffett and Riley Herbst on the bottom.
Look at that big push Gilliland's given to the back of Burton. Moffitt's going to crowd him up.
The white flag is out, 1 lap remaining. The next flag, whether it's the caution or the checkers, will end it, and Sauter is in the lead. Riley Herbst is second. Grant Enfinger third on the bottom lane. Harrison Burton, the first truck on the outside line.
Look at Brett Moffitt's on the outside, jumped in behind Gilliland trying to make something happen. Look at Grant Enfinger. Wasn't he in that wreck just a few laps ago?
Gilliland trying to get active on the outside, but it's Johnny Sauter out front with Riley Herbst right behind him.
I can't believe they're going to make it.
How about Stuart Friesen not running in the 4th spot?
Sauter trying to hold off the field. Johnny Sauter eliminated from the playoffs last week, but he's going to get it done at Talladega today. Johnny Sauter holding off the crowd and winning for the second time at Talladega. Johnny Sauter is not going to win the race. It's the 20 of Spencer Boyd. The white flag is out. Todd Gilliland trying to hold off Ross Chastain. Chastain gives him the bumper. Harrison Burton into Chastain. Burton goes around. Still green, and Gilliland comes through 3. Makes his way through turn 4, and after the longest wait in KBM history, it's Todd Gilliland winning at Martinsville. What terrific momentum it would be for Stuart Friesen if he could win and take a victory to that championship race at Homestead, and he is now gapping Brandon Jones a little bit.
Jones got high off turn 4. That might be all she wrote for Brandon Jones.
Stuart Friesen penalized at the start of the race for crossing the line ahead of the pole winner. And he had to go to the tail of the field, and now he comes all the way back. Stuart Friesen wins at ISM. Austin Hill, 25 years old, from Winston, Georgia. Had a great look at his daughter down on pit road this evening before the race. Such a beautiful young lady, and was so proud of her daddy, and you could see her. It was just a big smile on her face, and her dad has made everyone smile in that camp tonight as he continues to pursue the lead. And meanwhile, the driver of the 88, Matt Crafton, chases him down in second, but Crafton in the lead as far as the championship is concerned. Austin Hill back-to-back wins for Hattori Racing at Homestead, and Austin Hill gets his first Miami victory, and Matt Crafton wins his 3rd Truck Series championship. The 100th win for Ford. Won the manufacturer in those.
It's now 3 times. Welcome back, champs. Great job, guys. Checkered flag.
Those team members will never forget this night in South Florida.
I'm not sure Matt can believe it. I'm not sure if we couldn't see in those eyes, there might be some tears of joy, tears of relief.
Hermes with the championship winning crew chief.
Junior, when I talked to you before the race, I asked you why you guys would win this championship, because really not many people outside of your race shop gave you a shot. But you've done it. How does this one feel for you and your race team?
Man, I don't know. I think this could be the sweetest one yet. So this one's going to be hard for me. I lost my mom, you know, at the beginning of the year, and I've been wanting to just give her one this whole year. And we didn't win that race, and I really wanted to, but gosh darn it, we won the war. And, man, hats off to these guys. Ford, Menards, Duke, and Rhonda. Unbelievable, man. They give us everything we need. We got one heck of a race team. Everybody back at the fab shop, body hangers, Bud Hafley, Jared Prince. We've been together a long time. Rich Riley, this core group's been together a long time. We've had some come and goers. You know, we've raised a lot of good kids to go on and race on Sunday. And man, I'm so happy for Duke. So happy for Duke. John Menard, Paul Menard, Ford. What do I say?
Go celebrate with your driver and your team.
Thank you.
Yeah, and let me clean something up. I said it was the 100th win for Ford. It would have been the 100th win had they won the race, but the championship for Ford, and certainly don't want to short Toyota, their 191st win tonight, the Toyota victory with Austin Hill. But for Matt Crafton and the championship, it's the 2nd time a Ford driver has won the truck championship, going back to Greg Biffle in 2000.
That burnout's going to feel sweet for Matt Crafton. I'm just so thankful.